They're also making a big deal about the fact that Vegas, depending on who you ask, would favor something in the neighborhood of 12 teams against Iowa. And here is the only thing I can tell you about that. It is completely irrelevant. And that is what I've been trying to tell you all along. And that is that this stuff should not be decided by what we think is going to happen. Ohio State was a double-digit favorite against Michigan State, and they lost at home.
I wonder what all these numbers would have been if you compared them after they lost to Michigan State.
Well, here's the point. Ohio State right now would be listed as a 6.5-point favorite over Michigan State.
Yeah.
So should you put them ahead of Michigan State? Even though Michigan State went into their house and beat them without their quarterback? That's the point. We have to base this on what teams have actually done, not what we think they might do. And I'll say it again. The audacity of the 12 people in that room to say, well, I think this team is better than that team, so I'm putting them ahead, is impossible for me to fathom. Because I think Ohio State is better than those teams. I think if Ohio State played its best game, it would win the whole thing. But they by no means deserve to be in, and I can't imagine anyone would put them that way. And that to me is the best argument I can think of. You cannot argue Iowa out of this thing if they win Saturday,
No.
even if 12 teams would be favored against them.
You can't.